Today we're going to review Masai Mara Safari out of Kenya, Africa. Went there on a recent missions trip. So we stayed at the Sopa Lodge. This is a picture of the hut. And we rode in a Trailblazer. The top pops up so we were able to stand while we did it. So here's just kind of quick pictures, some lions. We drive around, wide open area. It's very cool to see all the animals and take pictures. Here's a video of the lions. These are a couple cubs that are walking around. The parents are there, but you can't really see them with this video. After we saw these, we went and we saw some zebras. There's lots of zebras out there. They seem to be everywhere. And here we have those couple lions waiting on the path. And then we saw some monkeys that were pretty cool. I don't know the exact type. And in this video, you can see they're kind of playing. And they're up in that tree. And they kept going, dangling, and then dropping in the tree. So it was kind of fun to watch as they were doing that. This guy just kept staring at us, which was a little freaky there for a little while. And after we saw the monkeys, we made a pit stop and we saw an elephant. So this elephant's sitting here eating the leaves off of this tree. But it's neat to see the way they move and how they walk and eat. After that, we hightailed it over because we got reports that a leopard was being sighted over at one of the spots. We went over. The leopard, they said it was kind of rare to see. They don't go around a lot during the day, so we were pretty privileged to see this guy, this girl actually. There was a cub as well, walking around and making noises.
Okay.
After we saw the leopard, we went over to a spot where there's a couple lions, and got lucky where this one got up and went over and started drinking some water. There was two males and this one female laying around, and I guess they pretty much sleep most of the day, so we were pretty lucky to see them up and moving around. So while we watched this lion drink, the Masai Mara game preserve, it was really cool. It was a lot. It was a full day. We got up bright and early, had a quick breakfast, and we got into the Trailblazer, and we didn't get back till dark. So it was kind of a long day, but very cool to see everything, and all the animals. That kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity to see them out in their element. So we did sit here and watch the lions for a little bit, walking around and stuff. It was kind of neat to see them all moving. It would have been cool if it would have went after a wildebeest or something, but that didn't happen. So I always kind of watched them walk around, and then they lay back down and go back to sleep. So here's a couple still photos of those same lions just kind of laying there and walking around. After this, we stopped by because we saw a bunch of buzzards, and we were like, what are they doing? Well, this is a carcass of a wildebeest, and it was kind of neat just watching these birds try ripping off the meat and getting all the stuff. So I took a quick video of that, and then after that, as we were going, we ran into some ostriches with some little babies walking around following them. I didn't get any video of that, but I just took a couple still shots as they were walking around and following each other. This we have a cheetah, so we were fortunate enough to see a cheetah as well. We couldn't get too close; it kept kind of running off as you got close. But here it is, kind of walking around. And then we saw a wild boar. Just kind of walking around. I wouldn't want to mess with those. They look kind of nasty, and they move a lot quicker than you would have thought. We saw this as we were on our way to see some hippos. So here's some hippos out in the river, kind of sitting around, and then we'll see some kind of up and moving. So very big creatures. I would not want to mess with one of these. So these are just some little, like a deer-like creature, like I think it was a gazelle, some random birds that we saw. Big gazelle type thing. Those were all over the place. Here is this just a picture. The preserve goes against the Kenya-Tanzania border, so I'm just kind of standing there. And here we have some hyenas, which were some scary-looking animals. Then we have a giraffe kind of walking around. This was the last animal we saw. Yeah, I have tons and tons of pictures, but didn't want to make this video too long. But overall, it was a great experience. And then afterwards, we stopped at a souvenir shop where you can spend tons and tons of money. So overall, great experience. And I would recommend anyone to go if you're in that area to see all these cool animals.